Galapagos, we brought a line and 2 lures, and basically how the line works, we tie it on the back of the solar arch, like wrap it round, and then when we want to go fishing, we run it to the first cleat and then back out. So yeah, it's a 2-man job really, but yeah, I think it's a good system, and it avoids us having to like mess around with like lures and stuff. And also we have a fishing rod with a squid lure on the end, and I think I kind of like the rod as well, because instead of having to test the line every now and again to see if you catch fish, it just runs out and like lets out a really useful clicking sound.
It's all very exciting when we think we've caught a fish.
One of the Marines.
I know, everyone's out there. Darry rushes out.
Had a great sense of humour.
Woody goes after him. Antonio follows with the camera.
Gina!
Alright, let's go. Which side shall we go first?
It's really close now.
Woody, you've got the gloves, you can get this out of the net.
No, just keep it tired!
This one's stopped fighting, yeah.
Kind of slightly bad timing because I just defrosted the chicken.
Wait guys, it has blue dots.
Hard work, huh? Paying off.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful fish.
Yeah, that really was. After all of that, every day, no fish. Get the lure out, no fish.
Yeah, I can see it! I can, woo!
Long way out, isn't it?
Yeah, I put it a long way out.
Oh, that was nice. Looks out. Yeah.
We caught 2 fish. After catching nothing for the first few days, we caught 2 at the same time, which created considerable excitement on board.
This is a fish that Darry caught, and and he even, you know, filleted it and everything. And Rowan has made this Antonio, who's going to get mixed up, has made this amazing meal.
This is kind of a hybrid dish. It's got a combination of my Portuguese heritage, which includes, you know, cooking the fish like this, very much like my mama used to do, and the way we cooked codfish. And then over there are the potatoes, which are an all-time favorite, especially for the younger ones on this ship, aboard this ship. We try not to drink, of course. Yes, sorry, this is just olive oil. And we're going to make it as fun as we can, and everybody's going to eat it.
This amazing fish meal, it's gorgeous. So here we go. Rowan!
Yeah?
Here!
Rowan!
Oh wow, that looks really good.
Oh no, this is mine.
This is like a restaurant meal.
Yeah, we got a little bit of chaff on the mizzen from where the topping lift was brushing up against the back of the sail. I've replaced the bungee cord in the boom for that. The bungee cord is kind of, I think it's another one of these kind of unique Amel things which stops the snatching of the topping lift. But anyway, that's replaced now, and I've also checked on the chaffing on the mainsail as well. We're about 600 miles from the halfway point. It is a very long, grueling journey this, but so far so good, no major dramas. Let's hope it stays that way.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Right, Rowan, have you done 20?
I did 10.
Another 10, another 10.
No, 10
Come on. Why did you do 10 star jumps? Tell me what you've done.
I did 10 star jumps because we have a challenge every 100 miles, nautical miles. And we just did 700 on day 6. Come on, Rowan, it's showing.
No, it's not.
Go kick it down!
How's it going in the passage so far?
Caught 2 fish.
Star jumps, right?
We've got 10 to do.
Okay.
Don't feel sick anymore. Good.
Okay, is it all good?
1,
Antonio's
2,
going.
3. Oh, that's been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm looking forward for it to be over. No, you haven't done it. I'm not feeling sick. Mom, we haven't done it.
It's going very well, very sort of uneventful, which is just how we like it.
Are you worried about anything? We haven't seen many
Water maker
dolphins.
generator, autopilot, sails.
The furler for the sail briefly stopped working like 2 days ago. So yeah, let's just like cover our ears and hope nothing like happens to it.
It's going very well. Today we ate fish and I was very happy with the dish. I thought fish was amazing. Other than that, I slept here for a good part of the day after that meal, and started reading a book, did a bit of filming. You know, that's why I came, to do a bit of filming, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the passage. We now have roughly 12 days to go, approximately, so we should, yeah, it should be fun. Get to the Marquise Islands and stretch our legs and go for a run, a swim, and meet the locals.
So for me, yeah, it's been kind of going fine. You know, good days and bad days. Good days when I can sleep well, and bad days when I can't. Good days when I get a shower, bad days when we all stink. But no, we don't stink too much because the water maker's working so well. We're pretty much having a shower every other day, which is nice for a change, and there's plenty of water. Things that worry me really is this funny noise on the autopilot. Where's the autopilot? Well, actually, it's in there, but there's a little knocking sound that we didn't have before, and it makes me think, is that whole gearbox is going to crumble? So we're trying to hand steer a little bit when we can. And the other thing that's worrying me is the forestay is very loose, and I keep sort of thinking that needs to be tightened. I wish we'd done it so many different places and we didn't. And I just sort of don't want, it's the rig, I don't want the rig falling down, but anyway, just minor things. So they're the only things that really worry me. Otherwise the weather forecast is looking really good. So the weather is, the Iridium Go is working fine now. That did stop, go a bit funny for a while, but I like the fact we can get a weather forecast every day and keep track of what we're up against. And we have got stronger winds coming, but it's fine for this boat. It's up to sort of gusting 21 knots, but that is nothing for this. So we'll be all prepared for tomorrow for that. So all good. Everyone is being brilliant, and we're having a good time.
Right. And go.
Go.
Is that, I forgot how to do a plank.
That is a plank.
No, it is. Elbows like that. No, you can also do it the other way.
No, just arms and legs. Arms and legs, really straight. When you reach, that's it, good.
You would fatten your back.
That's perfect. Look at that, good plank. How many minutes is it so far?
Drop your butt down.
Oh, you've done 1 minute, 2 more to go.
10 seconds. 11 seconds. 6 seconds. You've got
So incredible, Ewan. Look at that.
Be that way.
yeah.
3, 2.
The autopilot started making a knocking sound.
So we've just come into the after cabin where the steering cable is connected to the rudder post, just to check to see if we can work out where the sound is coming from and what might be wrong.
I think it's inside the actual control box, the gearbox. So I can't easily take it off and take it apart, because if I do that and something happens, then we're left without any autopilot. So it might be one of those occasions where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it fails, then we have to go over to hand steering. But I'm not going to force the issue by taking it apart and prematurely causing that. So it's a bit swelly today. We've got sort of a 2 metre high swell, and nobody actually feels like coming down in the galley. So we're just having simple instant noodles today. So I've also put the bread on, because I forgot to put the bread on this morning, so we didn't have any bread, which is obviously a staple diet on the boat. So I'll put it on now, and so we'll have it tomorrow. And then for dinner tonight, we've got some ready-made spaghetti bolognese, so we'll have that as well. But it's good that the wind's picking up. We're making good time, but obviously it has a knock-on effect down below where people lose sleep and don't eat as much, and we can't cook in the galley as much. But we're doing our best.
One of those really annoying situations where we just had the squall come through, so the wind picked up and came round to our beam, and we had to change course, so we put away, put some reefs in, and now it's passed and we're left with this really nightmare swell, which is really all over the place. It's not consistent at all, it's just waves are really messed up, and there's not enough wind to sail because we put the genoa out again. Still got a bit of the main away because that was standing about anyway, and waiting for maybe the next squall to come, which looks like it's going to come, and it's just annoying because we're just bashing about really, and nobody likes bashing about, and the boat doesn't like it either, so we're just hoping that soon the wind is going to come back, we can get moving. We're also heading way too far south now as well, which is fine. It's not like going to put us off our course. We've still got to get south, but we didn't need to go south so quickly. We're going to kind of go on a direct course, but yeah, it's just annoying.
Conditions have got really squally now. We've got about 2 metre waves, and they're kind of battering us from the aft quarter. The waves are kind of like twisting us around, kind of corkscrewing us a bit. So it's not the best of conditions, and we've still got the Genoa poled out, purely because we got the wind which kind of moves aft when we go down a wave and collapses the sail. So we started top speed today at 12.4, which was amazing. Although I'd swap that for flatter seas at the moment. Everybody's kind of feeling a bit sort of, well, nobody wants to go down below and cook anything, so we just had a simple meal today of noodles, hoping that the weather settles down for tomorrow. I'm off watching about half an hour. Rowan's come back on, but I'm going to sleep in the cockpit and just watch how things progress overnight. Good morning. Sleep well. So it's the next morning, and it was quite a rough night last night. So I ended up staying on deck all night. So I was sleeping in the cockpit while other people were on watch. We had to reef in again, but things seem to have calmed down now. The wind seems to be more steady and not sort of flipping about all over the place, and the waves seem to be on a more sort of constant roll rather than hit us from every angle like they were.
Okay, good morning. This is another day in paradise, or let's say another day that we survived the night. We've got some grooves happening here for you on the radio this morning. We've got Ewan here. He's going to warm us up a bit in the morning, give us some nice sounds as we sail across the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, it's been a very choppy night, strong winds, but we've reefed up nicely, still going good speed, and but it's just the sea is as sloppy as anything and all over the place, so we've got another day of this at least, maybe two. I'm just steering a bit to cool off the autopilot. It's very hot, well, not very hot, but just getting warm, let's say. Let's have a look at the sails. One reef in the main, and the current's against us.
Well, so it was quite a grueling night, and I'd sent these from Taylors of Harrogate, which is near where I live back in the UK, and they're famous for Yorkshire tea, but I didn't realise they actually do coffee as well.
Can you miss what you never have known? And can you?
Yeah, it's day 8 now, and the wind's definitely calmed down, as kind of forecast really. So we're managing to pull out the sail again, but we've still got the swell, which is a little bit annoying. But it's really bizarre because we're going, I mean, we've got over 2 knots, about 2 knots of current with us. So even though we're kind of only doing like 4 or 5 knots over water, we're actually doing like 7, 8 over ground. So that's really helping us along. So it's pretty good. But yeah, we're not quite halfway yet, so just taking every day as much as possible. We're not Really not trying to think about the end, although we keep mentioning it.
So we're nearing the halfway point. I think the best way to celebrate it is to do a message in a bottle. So I have my message here. Put it in the jar, or isn't exactly bottle, it's a jar, with our YouTube card.
Blood in your veins like a track for the trains. The heart always aims for the place where you belong. Just follow it home.
So we're making it with beer battered Dorado, but unfortunately the recipe only required half a can, so I'm having to sacrifice myself.
This is really bad. This is not even like halfway, and Willie's already on the beer, and he'll be on the rum next.
It's light beer, half a can.
That there is a whale.
A whale. A whale, you say?
It could be a whale. A whale.
A whale.
A whale from Wales over there.
Let's find the whale.
In the sky
Those birds are over there. Look.
with no map and no compass for thousands of miles.
You see it?
And just glide through the air on a wing and a prayer
You're gonna use me as bait.
till the day you finally arise. When the rain comes out of the clouds, it makes no decision to fall to the ground. His fate was ordained when the time came to rain. There's nowhere to go now but down. Just follow the road. The blood in your veins like a track.
Actually, 400 more miles, which means we in total so far we've done 1,200 nautical miles.
In one.
It's around 2 a.m. right now, which means it's my night watch. It's actually funny because there was a time change yesterday, and so I got really confused, like really confused. My usual night watch is at 1 in Galapagos time, and I woke up at midnight instead because I thought that was correct, but it turns out I had to wake up at 2, so I got really confused, but it's very uneventful. I don't usually eat things on night watch, I'm not sure why, I just don't, but this night watch I had some ginger biscuits because I was bored and I saw them and they looked very tasty, and they were very tasty. I hope we have more of those because I think by the end of this I'm going to finish all the ones in the box. The autopilot is squeaking, which is a bit worrying, but we're going around 7 knots. I'm just very excited to arrive because from what I've seen and what my friends have told me, French Polynesia looks very nice. I keep convincing myself someone's going to come out and grab me and throw me overboard, right? Like right there. Doesn't that look kind of scary? Like just this area. There's bioluminescence, but I don't want to go see the bioluminescence because I'm too scared. I was looking behind me and I saw this like star, and it didn't look like a star, it wasn't flickering. And I get out my stargazing app and it turns out it was Saturn. So that was pretty cool. I get to shower today, or tomorrow, no, today, which is very exciting because I like my showers and my hair is getting a bit greasy. I've been talking for 5 minutes about probably nothing.
Good morning, or actually is it morning? Yeah, it's about nearly 5 o'clock. So I haven't really been doing much for the night watches because well, it's either been too busy or we've been too tired or whatever. But basically, yeah, me, Rowan and Antonio have been doing the nights. So Willie does his watch till, what time does he do a watch till? Till about 1 o'clock. And then Rowan comes on from 1 till 3. and I do 3 till 5, and then Antonio does 5 till 7. So yeah, we try and sleep before and after, and then Woody gets up again at 7. But yeah, it's we're keeping a nice speed, and it's much calmer tonight. We thought it would be as choppy like last night, and hardly any of us slept, but it's been a bit nicer today, so we're all sleeping a bit better. And there's nothing really much to report, there's nothing to see. It's just we've just been adjusting the course to make sure we keep moving, really. So either going north or south to keep the boat moving. But yeah, so it's been really clear nights most of the nights. We've seen lots of stars, but then now it seems quite cloudy, so we don't see so many stars at night. Keeping an eye out for any boats that are not on AIS, and just eating a lot of biscuits, drinking tea, listening to podcasts, and trying to stay awake. That's pretty much what's been happening most nights. And so now we're just doing a watch change. So Antonio's is coming up.
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, there he is. So he's doing the next watch, and I go to sleep. And a few nights we've actually slept, well, Woody slept up on the deck, and I have once just while we're there. But and Antonio, because it's the first time he's ever done night watches, but he cracked it after the first watch, so that was it. We never needed to do that again. Didn't have to do that. So that's it. All right, this is Irenka out and off to sleep.
What are you doing?
Educational garage band.
Okay, so we're almost getting to the halfway point now. Probably arrive in the early hours of the morning or early tomorrow. Geographically, it's the halfway point, but I think time-wise, I think we're past that, because we've been doing such good timing over the last few days. And then we'll do a recalculation with the weather and see where the weather routing takes us. But we're looking probably another 9 days, perhaps.
In the daytime, you should be doing educational stuff or reading or listening to stories. If I find that you've done computer games before 5 o'clock, then the next day you won't have your Kindle, okay? Or so you can watch educational stuff in the daytime, all right? You can listen to podcasts, you can do educational apps.
Okay, before we went on the Pacific,
Yeah.
I downloaded a bunch of Curiosity
Okay.
on my Kindle.
Yeah.
I go in there and it's all undownloaded.
Has it?
Yes, it's all undownloaded, so I can't watch anything that's educational.
Here's one for dreamers who took that step. Here's one for every time they jumped without a net. Here's one for misfits.
Okay, this is day 9, and we're trying to catch our next fish because we're running out of fish now. We've eaten all the other fish, and the swell is still massive, but that's due to die off, and the wind is still quite strong. So we've got lots of reefs in the sails, basically like 2 reefs in all sails.
Sky, when the voices say that there's no way you'll ever make the grade. Let's say you try and you fall from high. When the sun is set, will you regret the fall?
Caught a fish so big it snapped our hard core line, and basically that was like the strongest of the strongest. You couldn't get stronger than that. It snapped it. We're planning to put out the 2 side ones, and the 2 side ones are like emergency lines, like in case like we want to catch like some of the sides of the boat. So we put out 2 ones, like you can measure the thickness with your hands, and yeah, we're gonna catch whatever's out there, and I'm gonna get my lure back.
Here's one for passion without restraint. To those who stumble to the ground and feel no shame. You're scared to fly in the endless sky, when the voices say that there's no way you'll ever make the grade.
No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey, long for the ride. Ho, hey, I'll stay by your side. Ho, hey, you'll always be.
If you you enjoyed this video and you would like to give something back, then please do click the thanks button below, or you can even join our Patreon family by following the link above or the link in the description below. See you soon.
It had spotty sails and a golden flag. I said, hey, I had a dream last night about a boat. It was pink and green with stripy mast.